All right, guys, Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, March 27th. Reminder, tomorrow is sort of Friday. It's actually Thursday, but it's Friday because the market's closed Friday. So short week, definitely low volume. The market did feel a little bit heavy today, gapped up but sold off. And some more hat tips, man. Kevin P, I think I typed in chat, I'm paraphrasing, that I would actually consider leaving my wife for him. Not that he made me that offer, but he is such a superstar in chat. So, I'm going to slide this up real quick. Screenshot, DNUT, watching to see if it sets up. I took that straight out of chat, by the way, at 1550 for a second mouse. So let's look at that. And we'll go to 5-minute candles. And so you see early on, it topped out at 1575. So a 3/4 number, which is kind of interesting too. It topped at a 3/4 number. And then, so he called a second mouse to 1550, which is right about where my cursor is. Stop goes right down here below the previous candle, and it went all the way to 1784. That's what you call a good R, right? 1550, so $2.34 move on about 40 cents risk, and he wasn't done there. He also gave rum over 8 idea, and you can see the timestamp. I'll slide this up. Took a screenshot of that too at 10:58 today. So let's look at the 5-minute chart of rum. 10:58 is right in here. And he took it through 8 right there. And worst case stop, probably about a dime below, right? Using that previous candle method. And so through 8, it goes to 909. Again, huge percentage gain and a great low risk setup. It had already broken 8 a couple times here and then was kind of flagging below it. Love the whole number break with the catalyst above. Anyway, couple highlights. I probably could show you a couple more things. Over the mic, I had mentioned, let me try that again, VKTX. I'll get it. No, I haven't been drinking. A possible inside fives this morning, which there's the opening candle, there's the inside fives. So this would have been the long and this would have been the stop. Probably about $3 risk though, but it ended up going up, I don't know, $7 or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was a mention of mine. I also gave MESO over 3. Which happened right there where my cursor is. Worst case stop about 20 cents and it went to 416. So there's another call, and I actually was involved in that one. I always say I'm one of the weakest links in the room, but I actually did call that one over, that idea over the mic. And so anyway, there's some highlights from today. And let's go back to the daily chart. Let me bring this over. Most of you know this. I'm a day trader, so I look for stocks that are in play, right? But then we take intraday setups on them. So keep that in mind when I go into this list. All right. So here we go. What are we watching tomorrow for some hopeful intraday setups? CHEK, you know what? I'm going to pull that off the list. Last time I looked at it, it was up close to the high of day, and now it's not. And I'm going to pull it off the list. So let's go to MESO. This will be the first one. Big breakout. Maybe we get some kind of second day play. Same with Donut, DNUT, which by the way is Krispy Kreme, and their news was they're going into all McDonald's nationwide. So that's a lot of friggin' donuts, right? So we're gonna watch that one tomorrow, see if it gives any kind of setup. CGC pot stock had a really nice pop today, but closed off of its highs. I want to watch that one. Another pot stock, FLGC. I actually like the chart a little more because you had the gap up and the red day, and we never did take out the red day, but tomorrow we might. So I like the looks of that one. ESPR. Not in love with it, but if it can get up over today's high, then you've got a couple recent highs right here, and then maybe it pops. Again, that's another one I put on the list when it was stronger during the day, so not in love with it, but we'll see. BCAB, nice volume. Broke 3. You've got one more potential catalyst right here at 322, so I'm going to have that one on watch. NARI. This one's kind of obscure, but it's sold off. Had a really nice bounce back here. Topped out at 47.60. Looked like it was rolling over again, but put in a higher low, and it's turning right back up. So I'm not in love with it, but it's still kind of interesting to me. KAVL. Try to figure out how many shares this thing traded today. Barely over 1 million, which is always astounding to me. I don't think this used to happen, right? 4 sessions ago, this thing traded almost 100 million shares, and then in 4 sessions it's down to 1 million. That's insane to me that it can drop off like that, but went sideways for a couple days and is starting to curl back up. I'll throw it on a chart. but I'm going to have to see some volume before I'll take a trade in it. JMIA goes on bounce watch. I'm just looking for an oversold bounce. You guys in chat, you know how I play those, only with an A+ setup. UPS, I'm giving this a bounce watch even though it's only been one red day down. It was a nasty day. And I think I tweeted today, UPS and here's FedEx are separating like Elliott and ET. I mean, look at that difference. You know, the same space, right? So maybe we get a snapback bounce tomorrow in UPS. A lot of times you get selling in a stock and it just cannot catch a bounce intraday, and then the next day you get a nice bounce. So I am putting that one on watch. And then LAC, I'm actually going to treat like a bounce play because it popped here, sold off, put in a lower high, but a red day and another red day on declining volume. This one may be ready to turn back around tomorrow, and then you've got 1-2 potential catalysts for maybe a squeeze. That's a lithium play. So anyway, there you go. We'll add other gappers together in the pre-market like we always do. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you all in chat.